What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is David Cantero with InspiredDigital.com, where we drop daily videos on social media marketing, affiliate marketing, and making money online. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and smash the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. And please, 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 drop me a comment below. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know what you're doing online, and let me know how I can bring value to what you got going on. All right, so let's get into this video. This one's going to be a super basic one for those of you that are super advanced ninja Facebook advertisers. This right here is for the beginner, because again, man, I truly believe in the basics. I truly believe in knowing the basic fundamentals and building a solid foundation. This one is super basic, but you gotta obviously know how to do it, right? So all I'm gonna do is I ran a Facebook video ad. This is for a specific client. Now there's different strategies on retargeting. I'm gonna do that on a whole nother video on video retargeting and how we can track, you know, people who watched it for three seconds, for 10 seconds, for 25% of a video, and then we retarget. That's a whole nother retargeting strategy, which I'll share with you on another video. This one's going to be even more basic than that. This one is going to be from a saved audience from a previous ad. Okay, so we started with week 1. And the way I have my clients really visualize their Facebook campaign is on a monthly basis. Like, look at it monthly and look at it by the week. So what I do is I have my clients produce a new video every single week. And what I do is I simply drive traffic to it. That's what I do, man. That's what I do for my social media clients. That's one service out of the many. And it's that simple video ad that I run for them. Knowing the audience, knowing how to retarget the viewers, knowing how to drive it to a landing page. And so that's what I do, and that's what I'm doing for this particular client. And so we started off with week 1. Okay, we're looking at 4 weeks. And what I always do as well, no matter what the business is, okay, no matter what the business is, you want to have your client or even yourself, you want to stick to just a couple topics. You want to be known for just a couple topics, okay? You don't need to be a jack of all trades. You don't need to be educating people on freaking everything. Stick to your lane, find your lane, and niche down, okay? Whatever the heck you're good at, whatever your skill level is at, whatever your passion is in, focus in on that one very small specific niche. That's how you end up crushing it with building a business and definitely building a personal brand. So in my case, what do I talk about? Like, what are you guys on this channel for? You guys are over here learning about social media marketing, affiliate marketing, and let's just say landing pages. Landing pages, social media marketing, and affiliate marketing. That's what I'm teaching on this channel. But I'm doing tutorials because I'm really in the trenches and I'm really building a business, right? So you guys, whatever your business may be in, if you're trying to sell stuff online, okay, what's your product? Start building content around your specific product. Okay, so I always tell people, niche down, find your very couple or few topics, no more than 3, and start producing content in video form around that topic or around those 3 topics. So in this case, it's a real estate agent, okay? I told her, I said, Candace, here's how I want you to look at it. You're going to be building your online social media brand around 2 topics, buyers and sellers. People who want to buy a house and people who want to sell a house. That is what you're going to produce content around, okay? And so what I have them do is I have them think of it as a monthly campaign. So for this month, we're going to be focused on buyers. We're going to be focused on bringing value and educating her local community on the process of buying a home. Okay, so in a month period, that consists of 4 weeks, 1 weekly video ad. Okay, so we started with week number 1, ran some traffic to video number 1, and then I saved that audience. So again, I'm going to be able to retarget the audience through custom audiences and retargeting people that watch 25% of it, 50% of it. That's a whole other strategy, which I'll show you. But in this particular case, it's even more basic than that. All I did is I saved the audience on video number 1, on week number 1. I saved the audience, okay? It's a local audience. She's a local business owner. And so I saved it so we can just continue to penetrate that audience for a couple weeks. And then we'll start finding our audience. We'll start finding the people who are actually watching the videos, and then we'll retarget them by just retargeting them, not necessarily using a quote unquote saved audience to do it. Okay, so this is super basic. All I did is in week 1 is I went through, like, let me just show you. I started with the video view. Okay, so and I always encourage my clients, man, drop video. If we're gonna be running Facebook ads and Instagram ads, we're running video. I only run video ads for clients, to tell you the truth. I don't run image ads for them, man. I run video ads. Most engagement, most cost effective, and it's just how you build your personal brand. Why the hell you think I'm over here on YouTube showing my face to you guys? This is what you have to do, man. Now, some of you guys may be like super camera shy. There's stuff you can do. For sure, you can build a brand and you can build a business being behind the camera. You can do tutorials and maybe just film your freaking hands, working a camera, and you're filming the camera, and you're doing freaking reviews. There's ways you can do it for sure. But to really get a hold of an audience, man, you got to put yourself out there, man. And whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, the key is video, and then taking it up a few steps by running a freaking ad. Don't be like everybody else that just post randomly on social media and you just expect people to buy your stuff. Like, it's not going to happen that way, man. You got to post it, and then you got to run an ad on it. Bottom line. So what I started with last week with this client is I started with video views. Okay, we reached a few thousand people, and then I saved that audience. Okay, I saved that audience, and the way we do it, let me just show you that real quick. As you come in and you come down to the second step, which I call this the second pillar, your ad set. You have your campaign, your ad set, and then your ad. Okay, as you're in here in the ad set, you're coming down, and then let's say you choose your city or your state, or the country, and then you go with your age, and then you go with men, and then you go with, or men and women, and then you go with language, and then let's say you're going with people who follow Tony Robbins. People who have an interest in Tony Robbins, and then I hit the suggestions, and then I also want to target people who follow Gary, and then Grant, and then Robert Kiyosaki. Let's say I want to target followers and people who have an interest in them. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and save this audience. So now when I go run video ad number 2, I can target that audience. I don't have to come in here and do the detailed targeting and do the age and do all the interests. I don't have to do all those steps again. Saving the audience just saves me time. That's it. So we're in the very, very beginning of this campaign. This is week 2 of freaking the next 2,700 weeks, because I plan on having this client around for a very long time. This is barely week 2, man. So we're barely bringing traffic. We're barely getting this thing started, and I'm going to get it started with an actual saved audience. Okay, and then it's in week 3, week 4, and on when we'll start retargeting those audiences through custom audiences, which is different than a saved audience. Okay, so you'll subscribe to the channel, man, and I'll keep bringing that kind of fire for you guys. All right. So that right there, and then you name it, audience name it, whatever the hell you want to save it under, and then boom, I'll show you where that's saved. Okay, so now let's cancel out of this. So now if I go to up here and I go down to audiences, now because I saved the audience for week 1, it should be over here in my saved audiences. Okay, so we're gonna go to the asset library, and there is my saved audience. Okay, so that's the saved audience, 99,000 people in that audience, and it's ready. Okay, so I'm gonna use that audience to run Facebook ad number 2 for this client. So let's come back to the ads manager. We're gonna click on the green button. Okay, so now it's game time. Okay, so now let's click on this green button. And all we're gonna do is now, what I'm gonna do is the first time around, I ran video views, okay? I ran video views. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go straight to traffic. So those are pretty much, it's really three. So it's video views, traffic, and conversions if you're capturing leads. Now, and if you're driving that lead to a landing page, okay? Let me make that clear. It's only if you're driving it to a landing page. If you don't have your own landing page, I encourage you to get one. I provided a 14-day trial to the one that I use. So try it out. It's a 14-day trial. Play around with it. That's how you capture leads, man. You got to drive them to a landing page. Here is an example of a landing page, okay? So very simple, very basic, and it captures the lead, okay? So here's what I was saying. If you don't have landing page, then you can use the lead generation, and Facebook provides you with the landing page. The only thing that I don't like about that is the fact that I have to physically and I have to manually export my leads and import them into my CRM. So, and not every CRM is even compatible with it. So I don't like having to go those extra steps. When I drive traffic, I want them to go straight to a landing page and they're already in my email autoresponder. Like the email autoresponder is already going out. Everything is seamless, and I don't have to lift a finger. That's driving traffic to a landing page. Okay, so the one that I provided, the link in the description, is a 14-day trial to the landing page and email autoresponder that I use to build my entire business. So, and then I get all my clients on it as well. But if you don't have it, then you can use lead generation. And I wouldn't recommend anything else, man. I wouldn't recommend anything else. It's really video views, traffic, and conversions. But you can only start running conversion ads. You got to make sure you have your Facebook pixel installed. You got to make sure that you have custom conversions set up, which I'll show you. Stay tuned to the channel, man. I'm going to show you how to do all that stuff. But you can only start running conversions when you have at least 50 conversions in a given week. I believe the number is still 50. So when you're capturing at least 50 leads a week, or if you're making at least 50 sales a week, then it makes sense to start running conversion ads. You cannot come out the gate with no Facebook pixel data and no custom conversions data. You can't just start running conversion ads. And if you can, you're spending a lot of money per lead. You don't want to do that. So you want to start off with video views, and you want to start off with traffic. Engagement is just to get people to engage on the post and comment below of the post. But that right there, man, again, is if you want to physically and manually have to look at every freaking comment and reply back and say, hey, man, direct message me, give me your number, and I'll call you. That shit is just time consuming, man. I don't want to deal with any of that. Like, of course you want to stay up with your comments. Of course you want to reply. Of course you want to keep the engagement going with the post. Of course. But as you're driving a ton load of traffic, you need to leverage that out, man. You got to drive traffic to a landing page. Like, dude, go to my landing page, give me your name and number, and I'll send you an email. And I'm not going to do it. My email autoresponder is going to do it. You know what I mean? So you guys want to start getting used to just kind of those ones, man. Video views to start getting the data and allow Facebook to start capturing the audience from the people who are actually watching it. And then you'll turn around and start running traffic ads to retarget those people who are watching your videos, okay? And the traffic is designed to drive people to your landing page. That's exactly what it is. So it says it right here. Send more people to a destination on or off Facebook, such as a website, okay? So that's what we want to do. So we're going to run a traffic to a saved audience, okay? So what I'm going to name this one is, I'm going to name this one Week 2 Candace. Okay. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go week 2. Let's go traffic week 2 saved audience. Okay. So let's do that. Let's copy that, and let's bring it over and title the ad set name. And a lot of you guys can do, you guys probably, title each one differently, and you totally can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just title it the same. So the traffic, I want to drive it to a website. That's the whole objective. I don't need a dynamic creative. I don't need an offer. For those of you that have, you know, physical products or even services, if you're building a social media agency, or if you're a coach or a consultant, then yeah, you could probably create an offer. But in this case, we want to drive people straight to a landing page. The offer is on the page. So that's what I want to do with that one. So I go down, and what I'm going to do is right here, create new audience. If I just clicked it once, then it would bring up any saved, or not saved, but it would bring up any custom audiences that I created, okay? But I haven't created a custom audience yet. All I did is I saved a previous audience. So that's the one we're going to hit again. We're going to hit them again. Second week around, we're going to just hit them again. We want to get our face out there, our message out there, but we're going to go under the traffic objective. We want to start trying to drive people to the landing page now. Okay, so that's that. I don't need to change anything there. Automatic placement, what I'll do is I'm going to go with edit placement, because I don't want that ad on Instagram. I don't want that ad in people's messenger. And then also, I don't want the ad in the right column. I don't want the ad contextual spaces, present native looking embedded in contextual settings like articles. I don't want it there. And then I don't want it there. So I want it in the videos. Okay, so wherever I can check the video, that's where I want it. Okay, and then of course in the stories, and then of course in the feed. Okay, marketplace, I don't want it in the marketplace. Video, feed, bam. Okay, so I want my $10 per day to go a long ways. So that's why I don't want to spread it too thin. I don't want to take $10 a day and have Facebook post it on every single network. I only want to focus on the most attention platforms where all the attention is at, and it's on those ones that I just showed you. Okay, so you can go with $5 a day, $10 a day. And all we're doing, man, is we're building up the audience. We're building up the audience, and we're getting data from Facebook to really try to find that audience so we can continue to retarget them. Okay, so daily budget, and I'm going to, right now it's 12:17 my time. I'm going to set this for, and I always push it out an hour. So I always push it out an hour just to give Facebook time to review it. And on this one, we're going to run it for 5 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to change the time to the same exact time. Okay. So there's a $50 budget for the week, and that's what she's putting towards the actual ad. And then she's paying me my retainer as well, which if you're starting out, you want to, here's the thing, man. Every guru is going to tell you some other random ass charge them $2,500 a month type of bullshit. You can't do that, man. Especially if you're new to Facebook ads and you're just getting started. You cannot demand $2,000 a month from somebody, man. You're just not. Because and if you're a hardcore closer like me, okay, you'll get that $2,000 up front and you'll get that $2,000 for the month. But because your Facebook ad game sucks, they're not going to be around that much longer. So if you're charging people a lot of money up front, you better deliver results, man. So what I do is I start clients off small. I start them off at $500 a month. Pay for the ads and pay me $500 a month. That's month number 1. Month number 2, we'll go up to $1,000 or $1,500 a month. And as we're really cranking it, then we'll go up to $2,000 a month. What I do with my clients, you guys, is I freaking grow with them. I grow with my clients. I don't want to charge them some ridiculous amount up front and haven't even proven anything yet. Yes, I can show them case studies. Yes, I can show them previous clients, but then that's when I have to pitch them and sell them. Like, I don't want to convince you, man. Like, let's start small. Like, I want to grow with you. I want you to be around for a long time. So by the time I'm charging you $2,000 a month, you're closing a shitload of deals at that time, and you're not even thinking twice about paying me, $2,000 a month on top of your freaking Facebook ad budget. You know what I mean? So that's how I've been able to build my business since 2017. And so I've just been blessed, man, to get good clients that are paying every month. And I don't have a lot of clients. I don't have a ton of clients. I don't want a lot of clients. That's why I leveraged a book, and that's why I leveraged a course. My whole passion is teaching people how to do it themselves. Like, I don't want to do it for you. Like, if you absolutely have no time and you freaking and you have money, okay, cool. Then I'll do it for you. But chances are people that are starting out, they like to learn as well. So that's where my passion comes in, is in offering them my training course, offering them my course. And that's what I'm looking to scale, is my course. I want to have a few people buying my $1,000 course every single day. That's my ultimate goal. So it's not about me having a lot of clients. Some of you guys want a lot of clients. Maybe you don't have a course, maybe you don't have a book, whatever, and that's cool. And some of you guys may like having a bunch of clients that you have to physically manage every month. That's not me. So I'm able to pull money out of people every day, out of these clients every day, and then it's only a handful that I bring on monthly. And then everyone else I'm doing services for, they're paying me, and I'm selling them my course so they can learn it themselves. Because bottom line, man, when it comes to a business, marketing is everything. I don't give a damn what type of business you're building. I don't care what type of business it is. It could be a church. You could be building a church. Everything is about marketing, man. Everything is about marketing. So you're either going to learn this stuff yourself, or you're going to pay somebody to do it. That's just how it works, man. And so at the end of the day, my clients end up paying me to do it, or I end up teaching them how to do it themselves. And that's where my real passion is in teaching them. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. We're hitting that saved audience. And now we're on the third and final step, which is the ad. We're going to simply paste our title, bring that over, and we're going to use an existing post. Okay. Now that post was already on the page. Remember, that post is already right here on the page. So you upload it on the business page first. Okay. And then you come back here and use existing post. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that post. That's step 3. There is step 2. So we're going to use that one, hit continue, and then there's the learn more button. There's the learn more button, and you just paste your link in there. So your landing page link, that goes into the learn more, and you'll be able to click on learn. You'll be able to click on call to action and put that link. You just simply paste it in there. Now we have that learn more button right here at the bottom. Okay, so all we're going to do is hit confirm. And once we confirm it, you guys, then we go into a review status, and then we go approved. Okay, so let me confirming your items. And that's why I pushed it out an hour. I always schedule my ads. I don't just put them on, because chances are you're going to forget that you turned them on, and you'll be charged a lot of money. Honest to God, I spoke to a client yesterday, and she was freaking pissed off. She was pissed off because she was like, David, I just got charged $400 from Facebook. What the hell? I didn't even do anything. And then I log into her account, man, and I look, because she's not a client of mine. I log into her account, and it was just a consultation call. And I looked at all these ads that she still had turned on. And I'm like, dude, like, you don't set the time date, the calendar, right? And she's all, no, I didn't even know I can. And I'm like, dude, you had all these ads still turned on from like freaking 3 weeks ago. And that's why you were billed, a lot of money. So I always set a start and end date on my ads, because life happens, shit happens, and you will forget that the damn thing is on. Now, if you're running Facebook ads, you do want to be checking it daily. All right. So even though I have mine set, and it's on a calendar, and it ends when it ends, I still check the damn thing every day. I don't stay glued like I used to. I used to stay glued to the damn, Facebook ad manager and just watch every freaking second of it and watch the numbers go up and refresh the page. But now I just freaking check it maybe once a day. I'll check it once a day. I'll turn an ad on, and this is one ad account, and I have several ad accounts right over here. You click on the drop down, and then I got 5 other ad accounts that I'm running ads from. but this is one specific ad account where I'll run a few ads from. But that's how you run a Facebook ad, you guys, to a saved audience in 2019. And so Facebook ads is what I'm cracking the code on. So again, man, I'm speaking to the beginner. A lot of you guys are freaking way advanced. My whole market is the beginner, showing you guys the basics. So all I really am is a few steps ahead of you guys. I'm not that far ahead of you guys. And so, but you can learn some shit from me, man. You can really learn some stuff. I've been doing this for a long time. Just online entrepreneurship in general. I've been in the trenches for the past 20 years. So you can definitely learn some shit, and everything I'm doing is what I'm doing for my business. I'm just not over here trying to teach you something that I'm not doing myself. So hopefully that helps you guys. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to keep bringing fire on Facebook ads, on Instagram ads, and most importantly, landing pages and affiliate marketing. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications and click on any of the links below. If you're new to landing pages, there's a 14-day trial in the description, profitwithkarcher.com. There's a 14-day trial. You can play around with it and compare it to what you got going on. If you're into social media marketing and building your own agency, that link is in the description. Make sure you're on that VIP. You'll be the first notified when I drop that course, digitalagencyblueprint.com. All I'm going to be doing, man, is teaching you exactly, A to Z, freaking from beginning to end, exactly how I built my social media agency, how I was able to build it to a 6-figure agency in under 2 years, offering a handful of simple services to a very specific niche, and how and I'm going to be showing you how I found them, how I reached out to them, how I messaged them, how I got them on the phone, how I take their credit card, how I manage their accounts. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do on the daily basis to help you build your own agency and be massively successful doing it. So that is digitalagencyblueprint.com. Link is in the description. I appreciate you guys' time. I'm out of breath. I'm fired up. I'll see you guys on the next video. Over and out.